How's it going, guys? Hendrix here, and welcome back to Week 3 of the Minnesota Vikings franchise. We're 2-0, as are 3/4 of the entire NFC North, so there's that. And we've got our first home game of the season against the Seattle Seahawks. Let's see what we can do. Not much else to report from Week 2, to be honest. No new injuries, just the ones existing that make me want to cry myself to sleep at night. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, no, the Eric Hendricks one is huge. I know he's only out for a couple of weeks, but it's still a big piece on that Minnesota Vikings D. Nevertheless, we're going to try go 3-0 here. It's looking like it's going to be a strong NFC North, so we have to do everything possible to win any game possible. Kirk Cousins still hasn't thrown a pick. Can you believe it? And we're going to run on first down. Minnesota Vikings football. I cannot preach this enough. Get hit stick by Jamal Adams, but Dalvin Cook can tank it. And yes, Dalvin Cook did get over 100 yards rushing last week. Okay, draw play doesn't look good against this front, but I will run an inside zone because I'm running away from this guy here. Dalvin Cook! Dalvin Cook! If only I could have just gotten around Jamal Adams there. That's a touchdown if I get around Jamal Adams. Dalvin Cook gets the handoff, gets downfield. Look at that open lane right there. All I have to do is break it to the outside, which I try to do. Or, number 17, Osborne, has to block him for a little bit longer, and that's a touchdown. Nevertheless, we're moving. We're moving the ball. We'll run some play action here. I've just had a couple of runs. Play action should work. Dalvin Cook open on the check down. Our offense is basically just Dalvin Cook. Dalvin Cook, Dalvin Cook, Dalvin Cook. Is anybody surprised? I'm not. We're going to run halfback ISO. Let's go. Down the middle. Dalvin Cook. First down, Minnesota.
They did, in a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good.
Now, the last time we ran on this front worked out pretty well, but Dalvin Cook is pretty gassed. So I'm just going to have him sit back in pass pro and essentially take the play off. We'll pass it. We're passing it. Pressure in Cook's face, in Kirk Cousins' face. Couldn't do anything. That's okay. We're all good. 2nd and 10. Bobby Wagner with a big tackle, big block shed, big tackle, absolutely blew him up. And now, we're in a 3rd and long. So we're looking for Justin Jefferson over the top. Conklin on the check down.
And he's going to be taken down at the 39.
And we're now 4th and 4. As I said in the previous video, guys, 56-yarder, Greg Joseph, that just doesn't compute to me. Just doesn't compute. So instead, we're going to try and hit him with a nice little tight end attack.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there.
I'm looking for Conklin over the top. Or Irv Smith Jr. on the check down.
Here's Cousins.
And it's... Oh, Irv Smith Jr., come on! Come on, dude! Did I throw the ball too early? He's open here. I throw it right as he's about to break on the ball. Right as he's about to change direction, should I say. And he's looking right at it. But it just bonks him on the helmet. Disappointing.
Russell Wilson.
And similar to his nickname, Russell
In other
Wilson
news,
has
here
a
comes Russell
dangerous
Wilson.
mix of skills, the ability to throw from the pocket and extend plays and throw on the run. Not to mention an absolute
Come on,
winner.
Vikings.
Usually has his team in the playoffs, competing
This is
for
home
Super Bowl
territory.
opportunities.
First home game of the season.
Numbers on the ground for Carson last week. 14 carries,
Tampa 2.
75 yards and a touchdown.
They've won 2 straight games and have done
Let's
it with
go.
the running game as the focal point of their offense. So in this contest, I don't think about doing
passing it.
anything else. I continue to ride the hot hand that I've established and lead with the runners.
Oh my goodness. Anthony Barr, dude. You've got to make that tackle.
Give him 5 on the screenplay, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
We're going to be Daniil Hunter for this. Daniil Hunter pressures Russell Wilson. Picked off. Alexander gets a block. I just want it known, guys. Something definitely went wrong there. I did not celebrate. I was holding down R2 because that's how you accelerate, but I did not. What the hell? What the hell just happened?
Yeah, that stat's big.
What was that?
I mean, I remember watching teams play.
I am shook. I am shook. What the hell?
If the other team doesn't get it, that's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
Wilson's throw.
What a huge disheartener that is. I promise you, I wasn't doing that on purpose. I mean, on defense, I do press and hold L2 down quite a bit to conservative tackle to make sure nobody goes around me with a juke move or something. But, like, did the L2 button just stick? Oh, that is bad.
Last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done.
That was a pick six.
Definitely a few lapses that they're looking.
That was a pick six.
3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
Okay, next play. Next play.
They run it with Carson.
Chris Carson gets through the line.
This will be a Seahawks
Gets a huge hit stick on him.
Running gets him to about the 44.
That's a very
What
nice
is this
game?
game?
Confidence building run. Love the execution up front and the way he pressed the hole. Absolutely perfect.
Shifts by him, and he'll work it across midfield inside.
Another hit stick. Rashad Penny checking into the game.
Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2. We're scoreless after 1.
We're blitzing. We're sending pressure. Maybe Russell throws us another pick that I won't celebrate like an idiot because the L2 button decides to mess up on me. DK Metcalf. Thought that was a touchdown, but good tackle from Smith.
Just shy of the 20.
Nevertheless, we're blitzing again.
On 1st down, Wilson. Throw right side is into the hands of his tight end, Everett. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
My God, Alexander went from hero to zero real quick.
Here's Carson fighting him off. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Here comes Seattle. If we can hold him to a field goal here, that'd be huge. Especially considering the circumstances. He's motioned the guy across to the right. I think it's going to be a run to the right. It was a run to the right. No holes open. Chris Carson checks back inside. Gets swallowed up. What are we doing on 3rd and 2? He's running a 2 running back, 3 tight end formation, no wide receivers. It's either a play action power O, or it's just a run straight up the gut. Nevertheless, we're going to try and stop him. They've got 2 whole yards to make. Gets a block. Chris Carson gets the 1st down. Gets 2 tackles.
A lot depended on the spot there, and he got it, but it wasn't by much, was it?
We're in a tough spot. Backed up here on the half-yard line.
You want that
It's looking like it's going to be a run to the left. It is a run to the left. Again, Chris Carson sheds a tackle. And Seattle take the lead here in Minnesota. A catastrophic couple of series here for Minnesota. A potential pick six. Stupid celebration that's initiated by, I think, an L2 button that kind of just got caught down on itself. And now Seattle take the lead. And that's football, I guess. Football and the stupidity of my controller. Okay. Dust it off, put it behind us. Let's get back in this game.
And we always talk about identity, setting a tone, you know.
Gets it across the middle. Tyler Conklin.
And that's what they've done with the running game so far. It reminds me of when I first went to the University of Tennessee. And believe it or not, I was a quarterback for a day and a half. And the first practice session, the first play we ran was 28 pitch, which is a toss sweep. And I remember the offense
Ball needed to come out then. I was going to try and drop back and give Westbrook time to get across the field and into more space, but
I think we're seeing some of that in the running game here.
Dalvin Cook jukes round a guy, drops his shoulder. Dalvin Cook is running the ball really well.
They were saying, you need to learn how to backpedal.
You turn into a heck of a DB, though, partner.
Okay, we're actually going to hit some play action here. Maybe we'll get Thielen over the top. No Thielen, but Conklin's there. Conklin's open. Gets the first down. We're running tempo. Slant spacing, Justin Jefferson. Let's go. Not open. Rolls out. Not open again. Checks down. CJ Ham.
That'll go for a gain of 7. And it's a second down.
Run one more play before the 2-minute warning. Kirk Cousins able to get the play off. Finds Adam Thielen. That's a good pass. We're moving. The potential pick six that gets fumbled because of stupidity is looking like a distant memory now. We're moving. Running back screen, Dalvin Cook. Kirk Cousins gets it off. Cuts back inside to try and follow his blocks. Nothing.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of you.
We're audibling out a pass. We're going into run. We got time. Dalvin Cook gets a block, gets the first down.
But not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 43 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right.
Looks like the safety's going to be blitzing. I'm looking for Justin Jefferson or Madison on the check down. Westbrook could get wide open here. Kirk Cousins scrambles out, goes in for the touchdown. In the last episode, I said you won't be seeing that very often. And here we are in week 3, and it's happened again. 7-7. Now, unfortunately, because the idea was to clock manage it all the way down to the end of the second half, and we've scored a little bit early, we've left Russell Wilson with 1:03 and 3 timeouts. Is that going to come back to bite us in the butt? Let's see. So here we go. Minute 3 left. Russell Wilson drops back to pass. Scrambles. Tries to throw it across his body and gets the connection. Incredible throw there from Russell Wilson. Oh, Richie James Jr., you're dead to me. He's a 49er, or at least a former 49er, going across to Seattle, doing his best DJ Reed. Oh my goodness. This game.
That's a big time play right there.
Seriously, guys, this game. So Wilson drops back to pass. He gets rid of it quickly. I would say probably 7 or 8 times out of 10, Alexander picks it. But this time, bonks number 81 in the back of the head, and then somehow, with eyes in the back of his head, he knows to recover and just stick his arms out and catch that ball. Oh, Madden. Oh, Madden. Please be better in Madden 23.
From the red zone now, here's Wilson.
Daniel Hunter.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
Of course, I'm going to accept the illegal touching.
Moves the offense backwards.
So Vigil's in the game.
2nd and 10. It's Wilson
Anthony
again.
Barr's probably
Looks for Lockett once more.
somewhere on the sideline getting his body checked out in the injury tent.
As it'll come with 36 ticks.
Russell Wilson has pushed this ball downfield in no time.
So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. To throw is Wilson. Touchdown!
Too easy.
Reggie James.
Too easy.
First touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Seahawks have taken the lead.
Okay, shake it off. Chicago lost. If we can bring it back in some fashion.
And that makes the score 14-7.
Detroit lost as well.
And off it goes.
We have a big opportunity here. We just have to play solid, smart football.
Out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here.
Seattle, even though they've got a Hall of Fame quarterback, are not the best team. Not anymore. We're going to try the skitty post. Justin Jefferson over the top is who we're looking for. Blitzing linebacker here. I'm going to call him out.
What's that they used to call in the West Coast offense, the long handoff? Serve as your running play that way, as well as continue to feed.
Didn't see anybody open. Probably had to throw it away there. Excellent coverage.
Sometimes people after a while they don't want to tackle him anymore.
We're calling Jefferson's number. We need him. We need Justin Jefferson. So I'm looking for Jefferson over the top. Westbrook on the check down. Maybe Conklin.
Throwing again, Cousins on 2nd and 10. This ball tipped and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's 3rd down.
So the coach's suggestions are telling me to run it. With that in mind, I'm going to play action and then look for Conklin or Jefferson or Thielen.
They go play action. Cousins. Going for Jefferson.
Here comes Jefferson.
And unable to connect. Incomplete.
Said in the previous episode, you've got to trust Jefferson one-on-one. I did. Maybe the throw was a little bit late. Maybe it wasn't the read. And we're going to clean him out. Right, 10 seconds left. Let's not do anything stupid here.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. Over the middle, complete.
Over the middle is just far too open. I think they're too far out for a field goal, so they're going to have to try and go for the end zone here. So we're going to man up, we're going to 3 deep, we're going to drop, we're going to call out the pass. Anthony Barr's back in the game. I'm trailing the running back. The running back's in pass protection. I'm not going to bother pressuring Russell Wilson. I'm going to run back to the end zone.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. And we will skip the
I don't actually think anything's wrong with the game plan. I really don't. I think we can keep throwing it medium, running the ball. I think we're good. I honestly think. I mean, in another world, it's 14-7 to the Vikings. So, we just need to keep playing our ball.
The second half is underway. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
We're sending a middle blitz.
Coming to the line here to begin their next
Got to. Get some pressure, get a quick turnover.
Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I would have been so furious then if Chris Carson broke through. A middle blitz where we've got two linebackers coming through the A-gaps. And Chris Carson gets a yard. Okay.
And give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them.
Come on, Minnesota.
They go play action with Wilson. Going for Metcalf on the
Wilson gets hit. Metcalf's double covered. Still almost caught it. Let's get him off the field. We're going Tampa 2, but we're showing blitz. It's going to force Russell Wilson to get the ball out early.
Wilson. Throwing the out route and complete.
Wilson gets a completion. First down.
Past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
That's a disheartener.
On first down, Carson. Now whistles and
Daniil Hunter's down now.
We've got a Vikings slow to get up. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside.
This game, at the moment, is really feeling like the epitome of one step forward, two steps back. Anytime we do something good, it's followed by two things bad. They're going trips. We know this is a pass, but we've got to try and break through anyway. Another shed of a tackle. We're sending pressure. We're sending pressure. We got to. We have to.
After 4 years in LA backing up Tyler Higbee, is excited about his opportunity in the Pacific Northwest. Last year, 41 catches, a career high.
Daniil Hunter bruised shoulder.
Second down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because of
Let's discourage the run.
And he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn up.
Russell Wilson still finds his man on the check down. Will Dissly. Right, safety blitz. Let's go.
They'll run on first down. It's Carson. And a pretty big hole as
Chris Carson. Chris Carson, man.
They'll have a 2nd and 1.
Okay, empty backfield. This is a pass. We've called it out.
From the gun, it's Wilson.
Russell Wilson goes down. Pierce with the sack. 3rd and 10. Okay, so they're telling me to go nickel formation.
An important play right here.
Cover 9.
And I would expect pressure here.
On 3rd down, Wilson.
Not completely comfortable with this play. Russell Wilson. Are you kidding me? On the back foot whilst being tackled. My goodness, what a throw. You've just got to applaud it, I guess. Okay, so he definitely has a couple of steps on number 28. Just puts it in whilst being tackled.
His 2nd touchdown on the season.
And we're now in a bit of a spot. We're in a hole here. We need points.
Through by Myers, and it's now 21-7. So that one,
we're in a spot that we don't really want to be in with a Minnesota Vikings team that's 79 overall rated, which is basically we're going to have to pass first
and that one will bounce out of the back of the
and maybe run when we have to, as opposed to play behind the run.
It's the Vikings' turn on offense. We get ready for their first possession of the second half. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here?
Dalvin Cook over the middle.
At least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
And that is incomplete.
Dalvin Cook drops it.
A little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
We'll call in Jefferson's number here. We need to.
And they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
Now this throw caught
Jefferson not open, but Harrison Smith is. Not Harrison Smith, Adam Thielen. My goodness. Yeah, Harrison Smith playing both sides of the ball now, guys.
Did you say Adam Thielen?
Didn't I tell you? Seattle's challenging it.
with that last call. He's going to throw it.
We're going skinny posts. I know Jamal Adams is back there, but we're going skinny posts.
There does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass.
Kirk Cousins scrambles to the outside, gets 9 yards.
Inside the 35 before going out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 9 after
We're moving down the field. It's not been the best of games, but we're moving down the field.
Cousins gives way to Cook.
Dalvin Cook gets a very good chunk of yardage there.
Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. Following the good run by Cook.
We're looking for Jefferson over the top. Irv Smith feeling on the check down.
We'll step aside.
Thielen turns around, gets the first down. Let's go.
15-yard line before it's all said and done.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. Nice
play action fork shot. Let's go.
Putting together a good drive.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And down inside the 10 here before.
I just don't like throwing to the end zone and throwing a potential pick. If I'm missing open reads, I do apologize. But here we go. We move. Dalvin Cook. We're going quick tempo. We're going to run again. We're just going to flip the play, but we're running again. 3rd and 1. Let's go. Get set. Come on, Westbrook. Get set. We got someone coming.
They run it again with Cook.
Dalvin Cook gets the first down. Bobby Wagner brings him down. Let's see if we can get a quick score before the half. We're going to run back the other way. And here comes Dalvin Cook. Gets leveled. We got the injury timeout stop.
And a timeout. Looks like we've got a Vikings slow to get up.
This still looks like Dalvin Cook should be able to run this in. Call me naive.
We'll take a break. He'll get it up the middle.
And he does.
He will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Dalvin Cook, his third
Okay,
touchdown.
so we're back within a touchdown.
And the Vikings are able to get a score back in the final stages.
We've got to get a stop.
Extra point splits the uprights.
We've got to channel that first half energy where we got that pick. That should have been a pick 6. Yeah, you see, I'm not over it, am I?
The kickoff team on the field.
Come on.
As they will send this one away. And we see James, he will not return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Metcalf in single coverage scares me, not gonna lie.
A moment ago, they are up 7 as they begin this
Good tackle from Vigil to end the third quarter.
The 33, following a good pickup of 8.
And here we go. Big fourth quarter from Minnesota, or we're not gonna come out of here with the win. We're sending blitz. We're sending a blitz. Wilson almost evaded that as well. My goodness. He's just so difficult to bring down.
I give him points for the attempt, but there's just a wave of pressure there. A host of people in the area. Evades a few, but couldn't evade all of them.
Russell Wilson scrambles. Wide open receiver. Why is he so open? Tyler Lockett. That's a disheartener. We needed Russell off the field. That is disheartening. We just can't afford to play passive with Seattle. Anytime that we play passively, he finds an open receiver.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. They run again with Carson. And he's going to get
That is some good running by Chris Carson. straight between blocks.
Rushing on 12 carries for him now.
I think
We're sending more pressure.
Like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower. That front seven reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
And there he does it again.
Gerald Everett playing like a prime Gronkowski here.
And mark him at the 5.
This is making it tough. Not gonna lie.
It's a great run with broken contact. It's like a cherry on top.
We could use an interception.
So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
Or a fumble.
Now it's
Turnover is basically the point I'm trying to make here.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown.
You know, for a minute there, I was so convinced that Metcalf was going to catch the rebound.
The line of scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for second and goal. Here's Wilson to throw. Toward the pylon, caught. And he takes this down to about the 2.
If we can stop him for 3 here, we give ourselves a huge chance. And to discourage Russ throwing the flat again, I'm going to just pinch the D-line, and then I'm going to run a cover 2 flats. Chris Carson goes down, short of the goal at the end zone. 4th and goal. They're going to kick it. That is huge. The difference between going 10 down and going 14 down at this point in the game is huge.
And that will extend their lead even further.
Minnesota, we still have to do our job on offense. We have to get down the field quickly. Get a touchdown.
The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely
we're not running it.
The drive, get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. And this will be broken.
What's wrong there then? What's the flag?
Penalty flag down, and they may be going backward here.
We're really up against it. There's no 2 ways about it. We're really up against it.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Now Cousins. Flush to his right.
You just can't make that throw. I should have been picked.
That's knocked down and incomplete.
That's a nice job.
I just saw him open in the middle. Couldn't resist.
That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
Keeps himself upright.
I mean, I did just try to get rid of it.
Forever, and down he goes. Carlos Dunlap.
We are in a situation now. We are in a situation.
I remember throughout my career hearing defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed.
Osborne down the middle. Oh, probably should have caught it.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the
I feel like if I possession catched it, that was a catch.
They've got the lead.
We're in a spot. We are in a spot here.
Eluding the pressure right.
Justin Jefferson, one-on-one. Had to go for it.
Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10.
And it's looking like Seattle's going to come away with this.
Coming up fast, that puts a mammoth dent in their comeback hopes.
I like how you phrased it. It's a dent.
It's looking like in the first home game of the season, Minnesota are going to lose.
This thing is not close to being over. They need to go and play it out.
Not over. As you said, 2-score game still. They go back to Carson here on second. And he'll wind up picking up about 4.
2-minute warning. Can we stop him for 3?
Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal.
Can we stop them for 3 rather than the full touchdown? Russell Wilson goes down, gets that timeout.
He will not only not get the yard he needed, he goes the wrong direction.
Tries to go for a cheeky read option. Just gets buried. They're going to go 27-14 up. The game's not completely dead, but it's on life support.
Myers' kick is good. And that will
2 touchdowns does win the game.
So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one.
We have to get down the field quick, recover the onside kick most likely, and then score another touchdown. Sounds very unlikely when you say it out loud.
Cousins in the offense. Down by 13.
We're calling levels out. We need Justin Jefferson over the top. Maybe Tyler Conklin.
In serious peril as they come up on 1st and 10. Flushed out right. Able to find Thielen.
But we're going to have to settle for Adam Thielen.
About 6 across the 30 to the 31. From the 31, Cousins. And he slings one.
Kirk Cousins just can't make that throw. Right, we're going max protect. We need it. Thielen deep. Maybe Jefferson. Osborne on the check down.
Escaping the pressure right.
Has to get rid of that. 4th and 4. Doesn't matter. We're going for it.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a 1st down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Adam Thielen over the middle. Timeout. We got it.
The second of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. So from the 39 now, they'll come.
We're sending Justin Jefferson. We're sending him deep.
Throwing his Cousins. Flush to his right.
Nobody open.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Jefferson over the middle.
Throw pulled in by Jefferson.
We're going hurry up.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. The Vikings in the hurry up. They're hustling up to the line.
Quick block shed from the D end. I wasn't out of the tackle box. That's going to be grounding.
So hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Now, if you're going to get rid of it,
but we're going to have to go for it.
You have to get outside of that tackle-to-tackle box, right? Get out there, and then you can do it legally, but he wasn't able to do so, and they end up losing the down as well.
He's going to let it fly. And that is
and Jefferson can't get it.
They had to go for it with such little
that's game, guys. Thanks for watching. Unfortunately, I couldn't get the win and go 3-0. So yeah, Seattle are going to go to 3-0, and we're going to drop to 2-1. But it's okay. We'll come back stronger, especially when we get some of our key guys back. Thanks everybody for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.